Hello, and welcome to another Evergreen Technology video. In this video, we're going to be discussing our seminar we called LEAP. It stands for Learn Excel Advanced Programming. Phone number on screen there in case you want to call us. By the way, like any video, if you ever want to stop and pause on a screen to study it, just hit your pause button and hit the resume when you're ready to continue. Let's take a look at what this course is going to offer. The purpose is to help people take their MS Excel programming skills to the next level. So who is this class for? It's for people who have beginning to intermediate Excel programming skills already, looking to take it to the next level. Or it could be a person looking for a job and want to improve their qualifications. Many jobs are asking for Excel programming skills. It's also for people who want to get ahead in their current job. Again, increasing their value by having a better feel of Excel. It could be a person who just wants to build Excel programs for their own purpose. Either way, let's take a look at what this class has to offer. Here's an example of what the Excel spreadsheet would look like that we actually develop in class. Starting at the top, we start with a screen design, show you how to build screen designs that are useful and effective. We give you forms that actually help you develop your database needs, how the whole thing is going to function and flow together, and also reminders on how you did things in class. You can look it up for easy reference later on down the road. Starting off with some of the features as an example here, upper left-hand corner we have navigation bars. That means I can click on whatever button I click on takes me immediately to that screen or that function. We have the shop order here that takes me there, back to the order form. I can go to the company database, back to the order form, however I want to navigate around. By the way, this whole thing takes about 5 minutes to program all the navigation buttons you could ever use for your system and transfer those to all the pages. Most people are used to navigating across the bottom of the screen. If you take a look at the bottom of the screen here, these are the tabs that we're all used to navigating with. Don't have to do that anymore. We can very easily, in about 5 minutes, program the system to actually do this for all the pages. Very easy. We also have some other auto features over here. If you have a program that has 100 line items and you don't need to use all 100, you only use about 10 to 15 or so, you can hit that button and it'll delete anything that doesn't have data. Could be a feature you could find handy. Auto print, automatically send it to the printer. Auto make PDF. Yeah, let's play with this one. When I hit this button, it automatically and instantly makes a PDF file for you. You don't have to go through all the steps that it takes to turn it into a PDF. Take this, save it, send it to your customer, send it wherever you want. We'll close that out. So some of the other automatic functions that we teach you in the class is the most powerful part is what we call interrelational database functionality. For example, this is for a company that sells trinkets. And let's say that their trinkets, they have interior or exterior, and they know them by a part number in the catalog and how many quantity. Everything else should be automatic for them. So here we have a drop-down box. Yes, we show you how to build drop-down boxes. And in this drop-down box, they only have 3 choices. Is it an interior or an exterior trinket, or are you looking to buy just parts? Let's say they want to buy an interior. What item number? This only shows interior items. It doesn't show everything, noted by the letter I in front. Let's say they want this one. It shows a red plastic trinket. We want a quantity of 2 of those things, and then it automatically calculates out the price. Let's add an exterior one, just for examples here. We're going to now notice this one only has E for exterior components here. We want one of those. It brings up a black trinket. We want one of those, and so on down the list. Now for the part, we want to have a part here. This only brings up parts. It does not bring up anything else. They are grouped, how the company has set it up. We want this one for a white 15-foot extension cord. We'll put in one of those, and that picks up that as well. And everything is automatically noted for pickup if the customer is standing in front of you. However, if they're on the telephone, they need to have that shipped. So, down here at the bottom, we put an X in the ship box. It automatically drops in the address. It automatically picks up a shipping cost based on the dollar value here. Notice we're at $9.95 if you only have these 4 items. If we bump this up to, say, 3 for the outside, then now we're paying $18 in shipping. That automatically calculates based on what we program it, based on the range that the shipping needs to be calculated by. Now, the shop needs to know how to make this and ship it out. So we now have the shop order here, and you'll see this now populates, not with the parts, because we're going to send that out separately, but for the stuff that needs to be made in the shop. And now gives my shop a list of you need to make these things here. Keep track of your actual hours so we can check your production. Put an X here when it's ready, send it back, and then we can send it out. Notice it also has the date of the order that's automatic. It also has the date that the order is due, 7 days. That user can put that in as to however often they want to make that. Back to the order form. Automatic numbering. We can show you how to do that. There's a lot of features in here that are all implemented with the multi-database functionality. Now let's take a little bit more about the company data. We show you how to use different types of tables. This is a standard table. It's just a list that is used through different functionalities throughout the program. Now the difference between that and the pivot table, the prices is what would be more like a pivot table. You'll notice here that everything in gray is how I program to let the customer know, don't touch this. This automatically will program itself when you make changes, no matter where it is throughout the entire system. The purpose here is just put in the prices for your vendors. This has a vendor of Home Depot. It comes up with their code, and you'll notice the beginning of this system code starts with HOM to identify Home Depot. If we scoot sideways, you can see we also have the thing for Lowe's. You also have the database for Menards. This entire database for all three suppliers only took 30 minutes, including putting in the prices. That's how easy it is to make programming when you understand how to do automatic programming using pivot tables correctly. We show you how to do that. It really sounds kind of complex on this video perhaps, but it's really not that hard. Let me show you what I mean by automatic programming really quickly. We come back to the company data. My vendors, we have Home Depot. I'm just going to say we don't want to purchase from Home Depot anymore. Hey, no offense to Home Depot, love you. We want to put in Bob's Supplies. And we'll put in Bob's Supplies information up here for whatever the customer may need. Now, just from changing that, we can go back to my vendor prices, and you'll see automatically this has been changed to Bob's Supplies. There's the new code in the front. Everything is automatically now programmed for that. The only thing we have to do is enter the prices that are related to Bob's Supplies. Automatic programming, that's what we mean. So we have item specifications here. This is also done on drop-down box. The customer can say, here's our inventory number, here's the description that we want to build, and each of these things have components. Each of these can be programmed so that you don't have to type in a mass of information. We program that with drop-down boxes as well for different database functionality, so that now I can bring from a different database the things that they have a choice for that item. What do you want for the housing? What kind of screws do you want over here? It only brings up screws. What do you want for the control board? What do you want for knobs? And all the way across the system that way. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of, those of you who have some experience with databases, how this is really taking it to the next level and showing you how you can take it to your programming is very, very simple. Back to the forum at the beginning. So, I showed you the basic features that we teach in the class. Let's just go ahead and talk about more of the questions that we have from the people. First question we usually get is, what should I already know about Excel in order to make sure I'm ready for this class? So, here's a good test for you. You are ready for this course if you already understand the following formulas shown on screen. The first one there is the equal sum. Do you know how to build a sum formula? C3 through C12. If that makes sense to you, you're good. The next one is an if statement, a basic if statement. If you understand what that means, you're good. The next one is an equal F3 plus home exclamation point, $, H, $4. If you know what the exclamation points and the dollar signs mean and do, you're pretty much good to go. And that's about it. Anything more than that would be a benefit. Anything less than that, probably not that far away. A lot of people always wonder, am I really ready for this class? Are my current skills suited for this class, or do I need to be at a better advanced level? Most of the time, you're good to go. Just go ahead and give us a call. We'd be more than happy to spend some time with you on the phone and help you determine if that's going to be good for you. Now, some hands-on class information. Keyword is hands-on. This is not something where you sit and watch somebody do it. It's not a video on YouTube. This is where you're actually in class and you're building it yourself in class with instructors standing over your shoulder, helping you see some of the common mistakes that most people make when they're learning, and making sure that you're confident when you leave this class so that you know how to confidently do better programming in Excel. Another thing, bullet number 2 here on the list. Bring your own laptop computer. MS-DOS is always preferred. Apple, well, their commands are a little bit different, so it may be a little bit confusing, but if you have a laptop computer, that'd be best. That is MS-DOS based. All handout materials are going to be provided. We're going to give you a breakfast and lunch included in the tuition, and the instruction is very easy to follow, very full of information and entertaining as well. When the course is complete, you will have a fully functional system and great understanding of how you actually got there. Of course, the last question is how much does this cost? Tuition currently is set at $295 per person. However, call for special rates. Sometimes we have special deals we can put together if you have more than one person coming from your company, that kind of thing. Just give us a call. There's information at the bottom of your screen. Hopping back to the beginning, thank you for watching our video. And again, if you have any questions about anything contained on this video, give us a call at the number on your screen. This is Lynn Fife, and thank you for watching this video.